So today's video is very random. Most of my content is things that I just have had on my heart and I've experienced, and but today is a conversation I recently had. And sometimes I think about topics, I'm like, I shouldn't really speak on that. I didn't have any experience with, and that's just not true. And corporate America, I'm going to speak on that today, not from a corporate America space of I've experienced being in corporate America, because I haven't. If you're new to my channel, my background is classroom. I was a teacher for 15 years. And this is still education to me. Here I provide educational, inspirational content around life, personal development, and I Am is a platform for young ladies. It's a mentoring, educational platform. That's what it is. It's mentorship, but it's educational, inspirational. It's real stuff here. But corporate America, I spoke with a young lady. I speak actually to young ladies, and that's a very common statement I hear. I want to leave corporate America. I want to get out of corporate America. And I listen, and the thing about I want to leave corporate America in this day and age, society, I'll say social media in particular, and it's not social media's fault. Social media is doing exactly what they're supposed to be doing, being social and lifestyle and influence, and there's tons of education on social media. However, to the young person, if you're using that term, I want to leave corporate America, I just want to tell you today, be ready for what you're asking for. And what I mean by that is leave corporate America and go where? Leave corporate America and go where? I think the average understanding is when you leave corporate America, you're going into entrepreneurship, because in everything else is pretty much another system or corporate America. You're working for someone. And I just think that this has become sexy to the generation that's up and coming, because entrepreneurship's all online, and it just really has become a lifestyle that looks sexy, and is not. It's not sexy. It is not easy. It is very challenging. And most importantly, it takes a discipline and a commitment that comes from experiencing corporate America, or experiencing things that provides routine and provides structure and provides commitment. And that's what I want to make sure that you understand, and that you start today to commit to something. And even if it's corporate America, for me, I wasn't necessarily in corporate America. I was a teacher, but it provided a routine and structure. And although I wouldn't honestly say that was my way out, I'm grateful that I chose education, because that's what I wanted. I wanted to be a teacher always, since I was little, since I was 3 years old. I always wanted to be a teacher. So teaching definitely was a place of creativity and soaring for me. I love what I did. I definitely wanted to be and tried to be the best at what I did. However, in saying that, fitness is where I found my structure. I'm very honest about that. Like, working out and creating a lifestyle around discipline and commitment and a grit, and doing things when you just don't want to, making sure we're not leaving a place to set ourselves free from commitment, set ourselves free from routine and responsibility and accountability. And those things cannot be replaced. I don't care where you go. You have to have a routine, a regimen within, and it honestly starts in the mind. I have to say, when I met my husband, he was already an entrepreneur. He had businesses, but he was in corporate America, and his experiences in corporate America led him to tons of the things that he's doing now. I've seen his journey. I've seen it, and I've seen it. And this is very important to me, because again, I'm committed to helping and guiding and being there for young people, because that's my heart space. And sometimes we jump out into these waters in which we drown, and we return back to where we don't want to go, which is corporate America or our parents' house or wherever it may be. And not that these are bad things, because I'm big on leaving, because you can always return home. But the most important home is your soul. And that is where the commitment, the grit, the resilience, the sustainability, it takes a perseverance to make it out here. And I just want to remind you of that. In a world where everything seems so microwavable and convenience, there is a place in your soul that you have to go. You cannot run from it. And some people experience it. I experienced it, I believe, early on, by a lot of other just experiences in my life. But the truth is, consciously, it was fitness. That was a space that I never experienced before. I saw no one doing. I never was in any type of activities growing up, no sports, nothing around a routine and going somewhere, being somewhere on time. The only thing I had to do like that in life was church. And I've shared my journey on that, but that's the only rigid and routine and structure that I had that was just like, it forced me. And fitness forces me. It forced me to grow up and mature and face every day with the challenge. And that's something nobody can teach you. That's something you're going to have to get on your own. It's intuitive. It's something that wakes you up in the morning. And these are things that you're going to need to leave corporate America and survive. Because, honey, this is real out here. And I'm not even in entrepreneurship. I would say my teaching background definitely led me to this space of IM for sure. But this is not the only thing I do. I don't make any money off of this. This is as of yet. But how I make money, also that is a place where my fitness helped me, because I have to sit. I work from home, and I'm not a work from home type of person. I enjoy this. I enjoy interacting with people and conversation and doing things that are, bringing results and just growing people and inspiration. And I do that in some capacity. But my point is, you have to be ready for what you ask for. So just be ready and stay true. Drop them F-bombs every day on here. That's what we're talking about, is staying true to the things that make us whole. I always talk about fitness is where it started for me, with my discipline and my regimen, and just understanding that definitely unlocked so many things. It really just gave me a confidence to understand how I could transform my life, my diet and my nutrition and my mind and my body. And so I'm just here to remind you to do those things, because whatever you ask for, I want you to be ready. I want you to be ready. So stay true to your soul and keep doing those things that make you whole.